Hello guys, today we are going to see some more functions and some tools for the data cleaning. So for the data cleaning, today what we are going to see is that we have this particular new table in the new sheet. This table contains the columns like product code, product name, category, price, stock, product description. Okay, so in this for this particular column we have a column name known as category. So in this category column, as you can see, the values in the cells which is being given are the categories, but some of the categories, some of the values are not in a proper case. For example, then this is stationery, it is in Pascal case. Electronics is also in Pascal case, but this food case is all in uppercase, means all the letters of this particular cell are in capital letters. Okay, with that you can see this particular stationery cell value. In this, the RY in the stationery is in capital, others are small, first letter is in capital letter, and you can see this similar thing in others values as well. Okay, so how can we resolve this particular thing? Let's see. So for example, here is the case. So I had taken this particular cell values. I just remove this. So for example, I want to bring my word in a Pascal case. So what is a Pascal case? In a Pascal case, the first letter of the word is capital and other letters are in small letters. So how can I manage it? I put equals to. I will use proper function for that. Okay, I will use proper function. In proper function, I will select this particular J5, enter, and you can see these all letters comes, all the words are output comes in the Pascal case, means first letter capital letter, others are small. Similarly, if I want to put these particular words in a small letter, what can I do? I will use lower. I select this J5, round close, enter, and you can see all the words become in the small letters. Okay, similarly for the upper or the capital letters, I will use upper function. I select this J5, round bracket close, enter, bold E. So all the words comes in a capital letter. Okay, so this is the function. So for this particular column, I want all the words in a Pascal case, means first letter capital, others letters must be small. So what can I do? I just add a new column over here. I just insert a new column over here. In this new column, I had given category. Okay, category. I use proper. ठीक है, I just select this, Control D, controlled by the space. Okay, so all the words comes in this particular category column is in Pascal case. You can see this food becomes in Pascal case. This stationery is got also in the proper form, and now you all know I can just copy it. Just go to the paste option, paste values. Okay, now all the words come out to be. Now I can delete this particular column. I can delete this particular column and all the values I got in a proper case. So this is also this is the way to clean our data, or we can say bring it in a proper format. Okay, so next function over here we are going to see is if function. Okay, so if function is very important function which you are going to see in your future also, and many questions comes from this particular if, nested if, ifs. Okay, so but the basic function of the starting function is if. So and it is very interesting as well. So how can you use it? In this particular column, have this pass / fail. I just select this particular C2 cell. So in this C2 cell, I will use if. So I put equals to if. And what actually I want to do is, I just want to know which of the students got passed or which students got failed. So students who got less than 40 marks are considered to be fail, and students got more than 40 marks are considered to be pass. So first parameter in this if loop is logical test. What logical test I want to get? I just select B2 is greater than what? Let's say 40. If it is greater than, or I will consider it equals to also. Greater than equals to 40. So it is considered, the output is going to be pass. I just select this pass. Otherwise, if this logical test got failed, then my output comes to be failed. So I just fail. Okay. And I just press enter. You can say this are pass. And for this student, control D. Okay. So who students who are getting less than 40 marks are got failed. You can see fail, pass. And students got more than 40 marks are going to consider to be pass. So how can we do that? We using our if function. Okay. I hope it is clear. So now next function over here we are going to see is like grade. So in grade, if you want to know the grade of the student, student gets different grades according to their marks. If, for example, if a student gets more than 90, so he got A plus grade. If a student get more than 80 and less than 90, he will get A grade. If student gets more than 70 and less than 80, he got B plus grade. And more than 60 and less than 70, he got C plus grade, and so on. Okay. So in this way, we are going to define the grades of the different students. So how can we do that? We can do that using our if function. I use if. And if our logical test is, I just give V2 is greater than 100. Okay. So for it, if we are going to use if function, we have to use the nested if function. So what is nested if? You can see that if I had given like B2 is greater than or equals to 90. So B2 is greater than or equals to 90, the person will get the A plus, okay, comma. If this logical test fail, then what is the output? Okay. Then output could be anything, like means if a student didn't get more than 90 or equal to like 90, so he might get 84, he might get 72, he might get 60, or he might get 33. Any marks he or she could get, he or she could get any marks, okay, in this particular range. So defining a particular grade over here in the value if false is not going to be our proper answer. So what can we do? We can again use a if function. Inside if function, we are again using our if function, but without equals to. Okay, so that is why it is called as nested if, because in the if function we are again using a nested if. Again using a if function. Okay, so now we have to again give a logical test. So what logical test this time we are going to give? We are going to give like if B2 is greater than equals to 80. Okay, if this statement is false, then definitely the marks must be less than 90. But if with that, if it is greater than equal to 80, so it is between 80 and 90, then we are going to get the A grade. Okay. Otherwise, now again, if value is false, now if the value is not greater than 90, it comes here. If again the value is not greater than 80, then again there are many multiple cases we have. Like It must be, it could be between 70 to 88, it could be between 60 to 70, it could be between 50 to 60, and so on. So again, we have to give a if, okay? Inside if, again, inside this if, we have to give another if function. I have chosen if, and the logical test is again like B2 is greater than equals to 70, okay? Now in this, for that, we are going to give a grade as B plus grade, comma. We have to give another if, okay? If inside if, I will give like B2 is greater than equals to 60, comma, then the output must be B grade, okay? Then comma, I have to again give the if, again I have multiple conditions, 50 to 60, 40 to 50, or less than 40. I have to give another if B2 is greater than, or you can directly copy it also, you know, and you can change it again and again, okay? If B2 is greater than equals to 50, then what grade we are going to get? We will get C plus grade, okay? And then again, if B2 is greater than equals to 40, then we will get C grade, comma, again if B2 is greater is, or we can directly give less than 40, then it must be, we will consider it as a fail. So for fail, we will give F grade, okay? Now, how many round brackets? All the time we are just opening our round brackets. You can see this place, but we are not closing it. We have to close all the round brackets. And how many times you have to close it? Either we can count, but I will give you another method. We can see this, our logical function suggestion over here. These suggestions will get side by side as I start closing it. You can see that. Okay. Now it's moved for this particular bracket to this bracket. Now if I again close it, then it again moves from this bracket to this bracket, and so on. Once it starts moving or reach to our final bracket, it will start suggesting it, okay? Now it stops suggesting if all the brackets are being fulfilled. I just press enter, shift down arrow, and you can see Control D. We are getting the grades according to the marks, okay? You can see if a student get the between 80 to 90, A grade, 80 to 90, A grade, 41, C grade, or 23 less than 40 means fail, and A plus. So we will get the grades according to this method as well. So we had done using the if, okay, if function, okay. If function you are going to see many times in future as well. You are going to see the if function in Python as well, okay, and you are going to see if function in SQL as well, okay. So but the basic principle is same. But here we had using the nested. This is the example of the if function, and this is the example of nested. Nested if we use, you can consider nested if we will use when we have multiple classified outputs. Okay, we have multiple classes of the outputs. Here we have the grade have multiple classes like A plus, A, B plus, C, F, C plus. Okay, but here we have this binary 2 outcomes only. So for 2 outcomes we will use if, and for multiple outcomes we can use like nested. Okay, instead of nested if, we can also use ifs. Ifs make it more simpler and more easy to understand. Okay, I will use ifs over here. Ifs, for ifs we have to give only 2 things, logical test and its value. So it is very easy. So I had given logical test as V2 greater than equals to 90 and its value must be A plus, comma, sorry, how much is close. Now another logical test is, comma, P2 greater than equals to 80, then outcome must be A. Okay, then P2 greater than equals to 70, then the outcome must be B plus. Okay, then again B2 greater than equals to 60, then its outcome must be B. Again the logical test, B2 greater than equals to 50, then the outcome must be C plus, comma B2 greater than equals to 40, then the outcome must be C. And another logical is B2 less than 40. Okay, less than 40, and outcome must be F. Okay, so you can see ifs is very much simple to understand. The logical test and its answer. Logical test and its answer. So it starts from here. It tests our first value like B2. If B2 is greater than or equals to 90, it will give output as B A plus. For the next logical test, B2 is greater than or equals to 80, it will give as A. B2, if B2 is greater than or equals to 70, it will give us B plus, and so on. Simply the logical test and its answer. Please press enter. Okay. It has given me some issue over here. Okay, I will write it here over here. Maybe some problem is there. So again, ifs logical test greater than to 90, comma A plus, comma, I will just copied it. C plus, here we will have 50. Okay, and again this here 40, then we will give here C. Okay, and here I will copy it. V is close. Here I will give F. Just copied it also. Okay, no, it is working. Okay, you can see I will get the same outputs as I get using nested if. Okay, so this is our ifs function. I hope it is clear. Okay, we had given the logical test, then its value, logical test and its value. It's much more simpler to understand as compared to what? Nested. Okay, delete this column. Okay, so this is our if. So today what we had seen the proper function. After that we had seen the if function. We had upper function, we had see lower function, we had see if, ifs and nested if. Okay, right. So see you guys. Thank you. you.